Shocking. Zhang, Linghe and Zhao Jinmai's companies make an announcement that drives fans wild. Hello everyone, this is the team behind the YouTube channel Yahoo Japan News. We want to say a warm hello to all our viewers and kindly ask you to support our channel by subscribing and sharing our videos. Please remember that some details in the video in this article have not been independently verified. Using the attached photo as a visual reference, here is the full, dramatic, and slightly romantic telling of the story that has set the internet buzzing. The rumor mill has been working overtime for months, and now it feels like someone finally flipped a giant switch. Yes, we are talking about Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai, two stars who have been quietly turning heads and making fans speculate until their keyboards wore thin. Their management companies called a joint press conference, and the words that followed felt like a plot twist in a romantic comedy written by the universe. So what exactly did the companies reveal? And why did the internet react like it had been dunked into a vat of confetti and emotions? Sit back, because this is a long, cozy, and sometimes absurd story about career, chemistry, and cameras. A history written in glances and matching accessories. Before the cameras rolled and before the official statement, there was a slow, delicious build-up. For many months, fans noticed a string of small things that kept piling up until they felt less like coincidence and more like a plot slowly thickening. There were interviews where Zhang would smile a little too warmly when Zhao Jinmai was mentioned. There were behind-the-scenes clips where they looked like two people who preferred each other's company more than the script required. Observant fans cataloged matching accessories, shared travel sightings in the same city, and the little moments that make a gossip column sigh with satisfaction. At first, these were laughable coincidences. Then, they became a pattern. Suddenly, people were reading into every camera angle, every sleeve roll, every quiet chuckle. The internet divided. Half of the fans were certain the stars were secretly involved. The other half rolled their eyes and blamed confirmation bias and selective memory. But the pattern kept growing. And so did the curiosity. The press conference everyone did not see coming. Then came the day the companies called the press. Everyone expected the usual. A new collaboration, announcement of an upcoming drama, maybe a charity partnership. Instead, the atmosphere felt like a theater before the curtain opens on a scene no one saw coming. Company spokespeople stepped up to the podium, and in a measured voice they said what everyone had been whispering. They confirmed that Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai had developed a relationship that went beyond professional friendship, and they granted the stars their full support. Moving forward, if the internet were a city, it exploded. Social feeds filled with every shade of reaction. Some posts sounded like fireworks, full of joy and celebration. Others read like someone gently mourning the end of a fantasy, and handfuls of comments were suspiciously practical, worrying about brand deals and career trajectories. Social media did what it does best. Videos of the press conference went viral. Hashtags trended. Clips were remixed and turned into short, breathless edits that only amplified the drama. The fans, deprived of closure for so long, finally had confirmation, and they did not disagree on how loudly to celebrate. The fan reaction, in 3 flavors. When something like this drops, reactions go far beyond a simple like or retweet. Fans reacted in 3 main ways. The celebrators. These are the people who had been waiting, who believed the chemistry all along, and who saw this as a moment of triumph. For them, the confirmation was a love letter come true. They cheered, they made fan art, and they posted heartfelt messages about how perfect the pair were together. The shocked. Not everyone wanted the rumor to be true. For some, the news collapsed certain daydreams. They expressed disbelief and disappointment. Those posts were softer and sadder. Sometimes practical, sometimes personal. The analysts. These are the fans and commentators who went immediate full industry mode. They discussed sponsorships, possible changes in contract terms, whether future roles might be affected, and how studios might respond to this new public reality. Industry reaction was immediate and instructive. It is not just fans who took note. Directors, producers, and brands weighed in. Some directors called the pair talented and said the confirmation would only increase their screen appeal together. A certain brand consultant politely explained that publicized relationships can either enhance or complicate brand endorsements. Depending on the audience, not all brands were immediately happy. Some quietly reassessed, and a few removed certain promotional content, until their marketing teams could do a more thorough analysis. That is how the entertainment machine works. Emotions meet contracts, and the spreadsheets go to work. What does this mean for their careers? Now for the big question. Will this change what they do next? The answer is both obvious and complicated. On one hand, public romance can be a career booster. Fans love authentic stories, and shared personal narratives can increase viewership and interest. If Zhang, Linghe and Zhao Jinmai choose to collaborate on future projects, their confirmed relationship could be a ratings magnet and a cultural talking point. On the other hand, the Chinese entertainment industry is famously careful with public images. Some fans prefer their idols to remain single and fully devoted to their careers, and certain commercial deals can be sensitive to perceived shifts in an actor's public persona. There is a tension between authenticity and marketability. Still, many industry insiders voiced optimism. A director was quoted as saying the two were both undeniably talented, and their chemistry could be an asset rather than a liability. Others noted that transparency could lead to a healthier environment for celebrities, reducing the stress of secrecy and rumor. A gentle note on verification. We want to remind our readers and viewers that despite the confirmation from the management companies, some details circulating online remain unverified. Rumors about wedding plans, timelines, or private conversations should be treated with skepticism until confirmed by the stars themselves or reliable sources. This article and our accompanying video use some widely shared images and clips, but not every detail has been independently fact-checked. Final thoughts and a gentle request. So there you have it. An official confirmation, a social media eruption, industry pondering, and the possibility of a softer, more honest celebrity ecosystem. Whether you celebrate, cry, or analyze, this moment will be a defining chapter in the public lives of Zhang, Linghe and Zhao Jinmai. We would love to hear what you think. Do you support them as a couple? Do you worry this may affect their careers? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. If you enjoyed this article, please support our YouTube channel by subscribing and sharing our videos. We will keep bringing you updates, analysis, and a little lighthearted romance to brighten your day. Remember, some details in the video and online remain unverified, so keep an open but skeptical mind.